So step one of this process is your advisor or professor is going to give you your CT or cooperating teacher and location as to where you're going to be student teaching this semester. They will tell you to contact that teacher as soon as you can, and I suggest you follow that request. The earlier that you contact your CT, the more time you're going to have to get ready for August when school starts. As soon as you get a hold of them, not only do you get to know your CT, you also get to learn the subjects that you're going to be teaching, as well as what days they plan on being at teacher work days or optional teacher work days at the beginning of the school year. You have to follow their schedule. So if they plan on being at the school that day, you have to be at the school that day. The only time that you sadly do not get to follow their schedule is if they plan on being out sick that day. Then you get to be the teacher while the sub sits back and relaxes, and it's so much fun. But however, my situation was a little bit different. I actually lived an hour and a half-ish away from Guilford College. So I set up my student teaching with the school that I went to when I went to high school, because I still had connections there and was unable to figure out who my CT was until, I want to say it was July. And I got a hold of her and I said, "Hi, my name's Kirsten Berger, and I just would like to touch base with you, and what subjects are you planning to teach, and what are we doing this semester, as well as just a little bit about me, that I am an alumni at Northwood High School and what she's into." And she emails me back and she says, "Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I teach Honors Civics and AP US History." At that point, I think my heart dropped. I am not a US history buff whatsoever. I'm much more world history, and even through my practices with David, the previous semester or this current semester that you guys are in, when I'd practice teaching, I would make sure that I would pick a subject that I was not as comfortable with, because I knew that the time was coming where I'm going to be stuck in a subject that I'm not completely comfortable with and be lost. So the earlier that you can find out what it is that you're reteaching, the more time you're going to have to reteach yourself these subjects, because since I am a CTE student, or a non-traditional student, aka I'm old, it's been a very long time, close to over 10 years since I've taken civics. So all of that information has just gone out of my head, and luckily my CT was gracious enough to sit down and reteach me some of the things that she would be teaching, as well as some of the things that I would be teaching. So I was very grateful and very lucky in that situation. But if you have the chance to do that, you need to take that chance and contact your CT as early as possible, and you are going to be very much ahead of the game. And trust me, your CT will appreciate you if you are on top of things and ahead of everything and ready to go when he or she is ready to go. So that is step number 1 for your process to head into student teaching.